live here in the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. We're glad you could join us for this game. It looks like just about anything could happen in this one as the Colts match up against the Titans. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
Derek Mason makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big gains. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. The kickoff team lines up. It's on its way. From the 2. The Colts will start the drive from the 23-yard line.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Only one man back. James. Nice play with the pass. Picked off. The tip goes the defense's way.
If you can adjust with the ball as it changes its flight, and you can concentrate enough to catch it, you just made a great interception.
Continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with Colts head coach Tony Dungy, who deserves a lot of the credit for helping to construct the Super Bowl champion Buccaneers. Now in his second year as head coach of the Colts, Dungy looks to continue to improve a defense that was ranked 8th in the National Football League last year. Incomplete pass. John, he rushed that throw.
He waited until the last second, then he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush, but he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees the defense coming on a blitz.
2nd and 10.
Closing in, trying to buy some time. Rolling left. Throws it. Interception. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
Well, John, we've looked forward to this all week long. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the most dominant defensive units.
I've been looking forward to it. It's the old strength versus strength thing. This defense has a great front four and good team speed. This can be a heck of a game.
33-yard line.
Come on, partner. Cowboy.
James. Play action. Gets rid of it. Right in stride. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Looks like he's changing the play. James. Nice play fake. Incomplete pass. He let that one loose, but overthrows his receiver.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
Handed it off to the back. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
About 2 to go. Directing traffic.
That's all you. Let's go.
Looking to run it here. Missed tackle. He just gets this one past the sticks. He should have been stopped short, but he was able to power his way for a first down.
Yeah, and you could put that one on the defense because they had a shot at him. They just couldn't bring him down.
Manning directing traffic. Harrison, the motion man. Again with the run. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Give this one a shot.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Bust this grill, D. Ain't nothing.
Calling an audible. Using motion.
Snake eyes. Get in there, Lyle.
Tosses it left. Tackle at the 38-yard line. Gain of about a yard there.
D up. Come the heat. Fire out.
Tennessee comes out in the quarter defense.
38-yard line.
That all you got?
Cross play to the right. The 30 breaks the tackle. Everything they do works on third down.
Yeah, no matter what down it is, when you keep moving the chains and you keep the defense out in the field, you're having a productive drive.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Gets the pass off. The quarterback did a good job finding the receiver with a touch pass.
That receiver knew just how far he had to go to get his team a fresh set of downs. Here's a good defense for this situation.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. And this is the 10th play of this drive. James. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
A smart coach would call this one.
Second and 8. Ball on the 12-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive. With the pass falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. But he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Come on, partner. Do that.
Steps up into the pocket. He's looking. With the throw. And it's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. So the offense is able to string together a long and methodical series of plays, and they're able to cap it off with a touchdown.
When you talk about guys being on the same page, that drive is what you mean. The quarterback's doing what he's supposed to do. The linemen are doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to. That's how you score a touchdown.
Their last drive ended with a pick, and the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. McNair sets up, calling an audible. George couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Calling an audible now. Kenny moves in motion. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. The Colts come out in a nickel package. The Titans using motion. Drops back. He surveys the field with the pass. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 39-yard line. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
Manning directing traffic. Now that's a stiff one. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
2nd and 6. James gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Bring it, baby. Here comes the heat.
Manning gets set, directing traffic. Number 45. And he just gets by the first down marker.
This is a good defense to call.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Back off, DB.
Again, he'll get the call. James wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Backing off. Calling an audible now. Manning sends a man in motion.
Get in there.
James still running. Breaks free. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up and looks like he's headed for the sideline.
Sell out. Come on, D-up. 94. You got it.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. He gets the carry. Fakes the handoff. With the pass, he went down very hard after getting that pass away.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The kick is up. The attempt is good.
There we go down here. Terrell lights down now. Slide from here,
Vanderjagt will be kicking off. Nice kick and returnable. From the 4. Tennessee has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. McNair sets up. The Titans using motion. George. Decent gain, about 4.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
Set. You got it.
Mason, the motion man. Throwing. Thrown behind, but caught. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Looks like he's changing the play.
74.
McNair sends a man in motion. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Indianapolis has jumped out to an early lead as the first quarter comes to a close with the score 10-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Under pressure, he surveys the field, gets rid of it, and it's complete. He fired that ball right into the receiver.
Yep, the receiver ran a precise route, was making his cut just as a quarterback was putting that one in the air.
Using motion. Going to the left. Into the open field. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Titans. And so with the trail of defenders in his wake, he takes it down the field for a touchdown.
Yeah, that guy just turned on the jets and outran everybody on the field. You better kick it here.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Indianapolis leading by a field goal, and they're back out offensively. Only one man in the backfield. Pollard comes in motion. That play good for about a yard.
Give this defense a shot.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 19. Only one man back. Manning sees something in the defense. The corners playing back. Dropping back. Pressure. Steps up into the pocket. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. He's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
He sees something in the defense. Tennessee backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. A little behind, but he has it. And he makes the reception, but it's short of the first down marker.
On third down, you need to make sure you know where you are in the field. Because if you make the reception, it should be good for a fresh set of down. If you make the catch and you don't get the first, it can only be due to lack of concentration by the receiver.
Here's the kick. Blocking begins to form downfield. This could be big. Scored a touchdown on their last drive, utilizing the running game to move the ball against this defense. And we'll probably see the same kind of thing here as they take over again. They'll pass on first down. He's scrambling around. He's taken down in the backfield. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
McNair sets up, steps up. He surveys the field with the pass. He hits his receiver, breaks free. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Come out of the nickel. Drops back, closing in, looking for an option, gets rid of it, and this pass is completed.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Stay after him.
Passing on first down. Under pressure with the throw. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Calling an audible now.
Red 74.
Kenny in motion. Here's an opening. At the 30. The 20. Clearly he has the ability to break away from that defense. Tremendous effort that time by George.
He's a powerful runner. He has excellent change of direction skill. He'll be run one way, stop on a dime, make a cut, and start heading in another direction without losing any speed at all.
Come on, get up. Set. Get at him. Sideline, D.
Dropping back, pressure, steps up into the pocket, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. A little too much on that pass to the end zone.
He found the lane, but he couldn't find a receiver. He has to do a better job setting his feet and getting into a good throwing position before he makes the throw.
They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming, rolls right, throwing. Incomplete pass.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic. You better kick it here.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He decides not to return this one. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. Runs through the tackle. 4-yard gain there.
On the run, gain of 4 on the play.
Give this one a try.
2nd and 7. He surveys the field, looking for the deep pass down the right side. He's there for the catch. Stoker catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
It's 1st and 10. The corners playing back. Manning sets up. Hand off to the tailback. Picked up 10 yards.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
Tucks it away. Closing in. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there.
11-yard gain on the play.
He hands it off. Great fake. Looking for a receiver. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 59. He records his first sack on that play.
This This defense will stop him for sure.
Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Manning gets set, dropping back, under pressure. He's looking. Great play in the backfield by Hainsworth. So now we have 3rd and goal. Ball on the 14-yard line. Tennessee doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. With the throw. Incomplete pass.
Time to call a special teams play.
Vanderjagt comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2. It's on the ground. The Colts are there to pick up the ball.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts can regain the lead with a field goal. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Stiff arm. Manning just threw a perfect touch pass to him.
And because he got him the ball high, he was able to catch it on the run and pick up some great yardage after the catch.
To carry it. Great fake. Hunts. Pressure coming. They've applied intense pressure on the quarterback. 4 times now he's been sacked. They need 6. Ball on the 17-yard line. The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on 3rd down thus far. That short pattern ends up with an incompletion.
He had a tough time getting control of that one. It looked like the quarterback did a pretty good job throwing it. He just didn't catch it.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. Vanderjagt will put them in the lead if he makes it. The kick is up. The attempt is good. 3 field goals today, again rewarding the coach for his faith. Here's the kickoff team. Booming kick downfield.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Set.
Closing in. Scrambling. Gets rid of it. Hits his receiver in stride. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Under pressure. Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Pressure with the pass. Hack 8 on the run. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
They want to hurry it up here. The Titans can regain the lead with a field goal. Surveying the field. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
A little over a minute left. Pressure coming. Hits him in stride. 2-yard gain. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Sixth play of this drive. Using motion.
Bust his grill, D. Rotate.
got?
Come on, be up.
Tiger up. Buster's great. Eagle left.
Ain't got nothing.
Drops back, closing in. Good play in the backfield by Brock. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
The Titans call a timeout. They have 2 left.
Go for the home run on this pass. Keep an eye out for those safeties lurking.
7th play of this drive. Under pressure. He's looking. Rolling out to his left. Launches it deep to the left. It's going the other way. Penalty marker down in the field.
Flipping on the offense.
The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Indianapolis 16. Tennessee 14. So let's pick up the action. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 4. Breaks the tackle. Look at that power. He loses it. The Titans scoop up the live ball.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Using motion.
Bring that pain, baby.
He's looking. Gets rid of it. A little behind. Gain of 2. Let's go to Melissa.
Hi, Al. The Colts coach is pleased that his team leads right now, but he has concerns about his defense. He's disappointed in the lack of intensity and the missed tackles that have resulted in big plays. He knows that rapid improvement is needed if they hope to protect this lead. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. He's going to run it. The 30. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 30.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
McNair with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Steps up into the pocket. Buying time. Well, John, they kept it in the quarterback's hands.
And they didn't get anywhere. The quarterback got knocked around, but that was about it.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. The Titans can regain the lead with a field goal.
Poke out right.
Dropping back, pressure. He's scrambling around, throwing, and the catch is made. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Drop back. Drop. Set. 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Drop.
Mason, the motion man. Throwing on first down. Slings it to the outside. There's an opening. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Come on now, stick it to him here. These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, then they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
Man in motion.
There's no need to pass the ball today until this defense shows they can stop the run.
Less than a yard to go. Number 86, the man in motion. Drops back, throwing short to the right side. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
George with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Titans can regain the lead with a field goal using motion. They'll give it to the halfback. Pickup of about 8.
Okay, now you're close. Get even closer with this pass.
The backs are lined up in an eye. McNair sees something in the defense. And this is the 10th play of this drive. Kenny comes in motion. Looking to run it here. 1 yard gain by the running back.
With the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
In field goal range now. McNair gets set, calling an audible. Whitecheck in motion. They'll go with a run once again. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down and third down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
The Titans can regain the lead with a field goal. Pressure coming. Slings this one. Overthrows his man in the end zone.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
2nd and goal. 8 yards to the goal line. They line up in the I formation. Dropping back. Scrambling around. Surveying the field. The pass ball's incomplete. Nearly a touchdown job, but the receiver just couldn't get possession.
The coaching staff really likes this guy, and they're designing more and more plays that utilize his pass receiving skills in the red zone. You got to be able to come up with catches like that.
The Colts come out in a nickel package, trying to buy some time. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Titans. Big time catch in the end zone tonight. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Maybe they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
Coach is telling them to go for the 2. Dropping back, closing in, looking for an option. Guns it to the end zone. Great play call. Instead of 7, they get 8 points on that drive. The offense was out there for a good part of the quarter, John. 10 plays and a touchdown against that defense.
The key to that drive was how they mixed it up with the play calling. And every time the defense thought one thing, the offense would do another.
He got all of that one. The Colts will start the drive from the 21-yard line.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Manning directing traffic. James. Nice play fake. Goes over the middle. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
He sees something in the defense. On the call. Pickup of about 8. Third and maybe 2. Manning sees something in the defense. Can't figure this one out, but they just backed up their corners and safeties, even though they'll probably see a run here. James couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Fields the punt and has an open field. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
Number 86 comes in motion. Under pressure, buying time, looking for a receiver. There he goes. And he ducks out of bounds at the 43.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Looks like he's changing the play. Man in motion. George. It's a 3-yard gain.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
They need 7. Ball on their own 46.
Second and 7. Ball on the 46.
Dropping back. Pressure. Crosses it right. And it's caught. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Pressure coming. Slings it across the middle. The blitz was coming, and he got rid of the ball very quickly.
You know, when it comes to making the right decision, this is the kind of guy you want out there under center.
The Colts come out on the 46.
Set. Got him, you got him. Cowboy.
McNair directing traffic.
Come on, partner.
Number 86 comes in motion. To the air on first down. Gets the pass off into the open field. McNair delivered that one with just the right amount of touch.
He's one of those guys who's extremely accurate with his passing. His receivers rarely have to make any adjustments in their routes to come up with a ball.
Second and less than a yard. 9 yards out.
Set.
Directing traffic. Man in motion.
Catch the ball, man.
Hand it off. Rager breaks the play up in the backfield. He was in on the play for the first time. George was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Changing the play now. Bennett moves in motion. On the carry. Lost about a yard.
You better kick it here.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. It's been a great game so far as these two teams move to the fourth quarter with the score Tennessee 22, Indianapolis 16. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. this drive. Looks like he's calling an audible.
3, 16, 25.
Man in motion. Crosses it left.
Try this ball here.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
Set. Back off, DB.
Receives the handoff. Bullock takes him down at the 12.
Give this one a shot.
No gain on the play.
A smart coach would call this play.
Tennessee looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 12. Manning directing traffic. Tennessee doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Gets the pass off.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Be patient out there. When you see an opportunity, that's when you attack. But don't force it.
Set.
Number 86 in motion. Drops back, closing in. He surveys the field, scrambling around with the pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
The Titans line up in the shotgun. Throw behind it. He has it across midfield. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Directing traffic. George is the deep back. The Titans using motion. Hand it off. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
Set. Sideline, D.
Gets the pass off. Knocked away.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Set.
Dropping back, under pressure, scrambling around. Throws it, knocked down. That didn't even get past the line of scrimmage.
What happened there was they got in the throwing lane. When you're rushing the quarterback, you're taught if you don't get to him in time, get your hands up and try and knock it down just like that.
He'll try to place this inside the 10. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Looks like he's calling an audible. The corners playing back. Breaking free. The 30.
When you're talking about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Backing off.
Ralph, Hawkeye right.
They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure with the throw, and it's complete. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
James, the lone back, gets the pass off.
41-yard.
Incomplete pass. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The Titans come out in the quarter defense.
41-yard line.
Let's go, come on.
Manning directing traffic.
Cowboy.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. Almost got it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Smith lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 15-yard line. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Yeah, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
McNair gets set. Throwing on 1st down. Closing in. Scrambling around with the throw. Thrown behind. Caught. Big time play by George.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that and he made it look very easy.
McNair directing traffic.
Ball on the 47-yard
Using motion. And he stopped at the 47. George couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
on the 47-yard line.
Drops back, under pressure, passing right. The 40. That powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ain't no. Set. Stay guys. Eagle left. You got him.
That play good for about a yard.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
9 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. McNair sees something in the defense. Man in motion. George. Good gain of about 7 on that
Ball
play.
carrier, 7-yard gain on the play.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Kenny, the motion man. Handed off to the back. Brown picks up just enough for the 1st.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
Only one man in the backfield.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Kenny moves in motion. We'll get the call again. Gain of 2.
All right, you made it this far. Now pound the ball into the end zone.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Pressure. Gets the pass off. Right on time. McNair with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
First and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
90 ball.
Holcomb comes in motion. Tosses it left. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there. You need 2 points here. Pound it in.
Attempting to make it a 14-point spread. They'll take a shot at 2-point conversion. Drops back. Pressure coming. He's scrambling around. Brings it down, looking to run. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
You see the way those guys walked off the field, kind of had their heads down? The offense is just dominating them out there.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 3. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. They'll go from the shotgun. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Manning sets up. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Passing on first down. Throws it right to him. Gain of 4.
This play might work.
The Colts line up in the shotgun. Two-minute warning coming up. Dropping back, gets the pass off. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
You have to give it to these officials. Their job's not easy. Sometimes they make mistakes, and most of the times they're right.
Calling an audible now. Backing off.
Sideline to sideline.
Throws it. And it's complete. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
Stay after him.
Throwing on first down. Closing in. Great play in the backfield by Carter. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
That all you got?
The corners are backing off. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it. If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, Sean.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Looks like he's changing the play, using motion. Drops back, gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. So they can't convert, turn it over on downs.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook. Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 48-yard line. Man in motion. give it to the halfback. The Colts call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
On the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Come on, partner.
He sees something in the defense. George. Great play in the backfield by Morris.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up the first, this one's over.
Looks like he's changing the play, using motion. With the carry, missed tackle, runs him over. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
So the defense can use its last time out here after first down, but 2 kneel downs will close this game out.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Poke out right. Bulldog under. Stay up. Let's go. Come on. Eagle left. Buster's grab. Hut.
Indianapolis calls a timeout. They have none remaining.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
The former Ohio State All-American is our winner of today's Horse Trailer Award.
Tiger up. Set. Hut.
The final score is Tennessee 30, Indianapolis 16.
30, Indianapolis 16.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Safely.